What's going on, everyone? We had a long, exhausting weekend. By the way, this is the Nerd Informer. This weekend we went to AwesomeCon, which is Comic Con in Washington, D.C. And I have to say that was my favorite trip I've ever taken.
It was pretty dope. I told you it was gonna be a good time.
Yeah. Everything from the museums, the Air and Space Museum alone, was fucking insane. How big? It's called the Blackbird, right?
The SR-71, yeah.
Yeah, that thing is so massive. It had to have been 60, 70 feet long.
Oh yeah, it was huge.
Um, Seeing that and like how they would actually get in that you'd have to crawl like on your hands and knees. I don't think you could get a person up there without doing that. Um, it's fucking insane. I fucking enjoyed that trip. You couldn't go wrong on that. Comic-Con itself, amazing. I mean, there was so many people there at all times. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
What is going on here?
What's going on, Ian?
I don't know. I'm having all kinds of technical problems.
Usually you do.
I'm new. I don't know what I'm doing. What's going on with this thing? Oh, there we go. Somehow I made it happen. I don't know. Bad things are happening.
They usually do to you. They usually do happen to you. So it's all right.
That's a true story.
It's all right. I forgive you.
Really? You gonna start this shit already?
Already starting.
We're 2
already
minutes in.
starting.
2 minutes in.
Yeah. Kind of lost my voice from vomiting this morning. I don't even know where that came from. It came out of nowhere.
It's pretty gross, bro.
Yeah, but dude, Comic-Con, we had a good time. Recorded a bunch of it. I'm going to be throwing some videos up on YouTube. For some reason, it's saying I'm not eligible on my phone to go live on YouTube.
It's probably because you're Apple.
No, trust me, it's
an iPhone.
It's not that, trust me.
Can't have anything nice with it.
Apple is so much nicer.
You can't use it for anything, but it's cool.
No, it's nice. Very, very, very capable. I just think I'm wondering if you have to have a certain amount of subscribers to go live. From your phone. I think you do.
I don't know what difference that would make.
I imagine there's something like that, I bet.
Maybe.
But meeting Michael J. Fox. God damn it. Yawning. Meeting Michael J. Fox and Christopher Llyod.
That was one of the best, man.
It was amazing and very sad at the same time.
It was a little sad, I'll be honest with you.
It
was a little sad.
Yeah, just seeing Michael J. Fox's face when he's like I imagine maybe he just woke up, but I felt so bad for him.
It looks like he just woke up. It really did.
Yeah, I don't know. I just felt really bad for him. But I mean, after that, getting the pictures taken was fucking awesome. That I have that.
Christopher Llyod was you would just watch him like space out.
His face was like identical to every other picture I saw online.
Yeah.
It was the same straight face.
I want to say that he had no idea what was going on, but I don't know that for sure. But I'm assuming he might not have any idea what was going on.
He was pretty aware, but you never know. But I mean, it was incredible to have that, and now I'm going to be hanging those up on my wall. I have to go get
that was definitely the coolest thing.
I have to go get some frames
to finally meet them, and we got a bunch of other autographs too. Napoleon Dynamite was there. That was cool.
Talked
Talked to him for a few minutes.
He definitely looks different in person.
He does.
Yeah, you gotta say he definitely does. Carl Weathers definitely looked like Carl Weathers.
Yeah,
I can tell you that. I mean, even though he had a mask on, you can definitely tell it just like definitely looked like him. He was really nice. Who else?
It was a pretty big event. They had a lot of people there. I think they said they were expecting 70,000 over the weekend.
Which I'm guessing they hit more because there was just, I mean, at one point there were so many people.
Dude, DC is my favorite place, man. I told you it was going to be the coolest thing.
Definitely my favorite vacation spot now. And we booked another trip in December, so that's gonna be great. I can't wait for that. Who else?
I think we walked about 40 miles total.
Oh yeah, it was probably over
maybe more
because the first day we walked 20. So on
Yeah.
the second day we walked starting at 7 in the morning. So I mean it was right at probably over 40. Adam Savage was fucking cool.
Adam Sam, he was cool. Yeah, he was real cool.
I definitely like that. He took a picture of my shirt. Actually, the one I'm wearing. Ugh. He said he's gonna put Savage right here in this kind of writing in Stranger Things.
In the Stranger Thing, yeah.
Yeah, he really liked that. He was really cool to talk to. I liked him a lot.
All the original Power Rangers were there.
Yeah, they didn't have a lot of people at their booths. I felt really bad for them.
You know, I think the older people would probably know the original Power Rangers, but like some of the younger kids and stuff, or the younger people, you know, it was weird. I thought there would be more children and stuff like that, and there wasn't. Like it was mostly adults, mostly, you know.
There was like there wasn't that many kids. You're right.
Yeah, you really didn't see a whole lot of kids.
You think there would be like people bringing their kids with, but like
right.
I don't know.
There were a bunch of nerds there though, so that was cool.
It was so cool seeing everyone dressed up. Some people took it to the extreme on dressing up, which made it
those
perfect.
People. I want to go to San Diego when we can get back in there.
Oh yeah.
I want to do a cool outfit. That would be so cool.
I want to do one so bad. I need to start 3D printing one. I think I'm gonna start doing that. I have something in mind that I would do. I want Iron Man, but also the character from Hyperlight Drifter would be a fucking dope costume to wear. I need to look into that.
All these game stores that were there selling games and stuff, and they didn't know what Hyperlight Drifter was.
It was very upsetting.
The look on their face when you said it to them.
Like, Hyperlight what? I'm like, excuse me?
What?
You sell everything here and you don't know what that game is?
Right.
I just got my book in for the Hyperlight Drifter artwork, and it's like 217 pages.
God damn it. Now you're gonna make me
that's right.
A bitch.
Well, we work all day. So I'm gonna put it at that. But yeah, no one. I didn't see any Hyperlight Drifter artwork. You think you'd see that, considering that artwork is amazing.
Some of the original artwork that these people do is so cool, man.
Dude. Like
the metal pictures and paintings and stuff that they do.
The glass, the guy
that they put. I think I got video of it. It's on the YouTube channel, but they put a picture of like the Joker or Batman or whatever, and then they smash the glass with a hammer, and it gives it the coolest effect.
Oh yeah, dude. And that bounty hunter one from Boba Fett. What else? He showed one video of him using a gun to make it.
To make it crack. God damn you.
Oh, man, it's gonna be one of those episodes of yawning.
So why we can't have anything nice with you.
Nope. But yeah, he showed a picture of him shooting a gun and making some of these portraits that way, and it was so fucking cool to see how he did it. And that's like a one of a kind artist right there. You don't ever see that. I've never seen it.
Well, and every piece is one of a kind, because you know they can't
recreate it.
Yeah, you can't. You only got one shot.
Yep.
So it's very original. Everything's original about it.
And he's like, yeah, I always drop these off personally. He's like, I'm like, oh, okay. So I can't get one shipped. I mean, I imagine you could if you really bubble wrap that bitch. I think it would hold together.
I mean, it's not like you're gonna.
But then you get the FedEx guy that just
the Ace Ventura
tosses that shit. And you're like, okay, yeah.
The Ace Ventura kick your package down the hallway thing.
Yep, man. What a good time.
You know, in Delaware, it's illegal to whisper in church.
I'm gonna fucking murder you. I'm gonna whisper in church in Delaware.
In Florida, you can't wear mask or hood coverings in the face. Wait a minute, you can't wear.
You fucked that up.
It's covering the face in public.
Maybe you should learn to read.
They got some big words.
I gotta say the food really sucked.
There wasn't I don't think we had good food the whole weekend, man.
No, and I'm pretty sure maybe that burger that I didn't even eat got me fucking sick.
Oh, it was
And
so
dude,
bad.
I'm like, this is not even cooked. Like
It was like a
it's
frozen.
rarer than rare, is
It
what
was
it
like a
was.
frozen patty
Yeah,
that was
overly
like,
priced.
I think they microwaved it. It's
Hmm.
like they microwaved it or something. They didn't even grill it. It was just like microwaved and it wasn't cooked on the
Kind of
inside.
wet too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it
It
was
was
just
really wet.
I kind of want to throw up just thinking about it.
And I looked at it, I'm like, I am not eating this. So I just ate the fries. I'm like, yeah, fuck this. I gave a nice tip, but
That might be the only time I've ever seen you not eat something.
I know. Trust me.
Usually everything's the best thing you've ever eaten.
I ate a couple bites. I'm like, you know what? And this Mountain Dew, something's wrong. That Mountain Dew is fucking horrible.
If you ever see Tyler in public and want to talk to him, just buy him food and you're in. He'll sit and talk to you for hours.
Yeah, it's very fucking true. But oh man, Uno's. I was really getting excited for Uno's, but
Man, I was so
that
disappointed.
server fucked everything up.
I have been there. I've been to DC. I think that's my 4th trip to DC. I've gone to Uno's every single time I went to DC.
Yeah.
Every single time was great food, and this time it just sucked. It was horrible. The service was awful. The drinks were all like everything was just not good. The food was kind of anyway, but
let's just say I would have loved the food trucks. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's that style. You just know what you're getting.
The food trucks are amazing. There's so many of them.
I think I counted like fucking 1,000 of them.
Yeah, they're on every street, and they get so close to each other on the side of the road that they actually like smash into each other's trucks.
Yeah,
every one of them are touching. Yeah,
multiple.
Every one of them are touching.
Yep. I would just hate to be cooking and then you just fucking get slammed from the side. You're like, what the fuck was that?
You're making an ice cream cone and some fucking pizza truck smashes.
Yep. They'd really like pack in there.
Yeah. Oh,
sure.
dude,
I mean,
it's bumper to bumper, literally.
Oh yeah. What? Oh man. I wonder if they're gonna be there in December. The food trucks.
Oh, they're always there.
They're always there. Yeah.
Yeah, they're always there. I bet they can make 150 grand a year on food trucks and
easily. I think so. Easily.
With all the traffic and stuff.
I bet you they sell out.
It costs. I wonder what it costs to have a food truck in the National Mall.
Well, I know at like in New York, it's like $100,000 to get your license.
Just to get the light, yeah.
For a hot dog stand.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it's $100,000. I actually want to look it up because I want to figure this out.
I read a thing today that when you eat a hot dog, it takes 35 minutes off of your life for every hot dog you eat.
Really?
Yep.
Well, that's fucking. Oh, what about a burger?
I don't know. I was just focusing on hot dogs, bro.
Oh,
I can't read it all. I have reading problems.
Oh my god.
You know, in Georgia, it's forbidden to eat fried chicken with a knife and fork.
Should be illegal everywhere.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, that's not really that crazy.
There we go. Let's see. It's $67,000.
Looks like.
$67,000.
No, in hot dogs?
New York.
Wow.
Yeah, it's more than, and it says the city. It's more than $200,000 just to park their carts in the right spots.
That's what's funny about that is that I've been to New York a couple of times. Usually, always in the winter. Usually around Christmas time because my daughter's favorite place.
Yeah.
So the last couple we missed it last year, obviously, but the year before that we went. And I think the year before that we went, and you see hot dog carts everywhere. You don't see a lot of people like at them getting food though. It's weird.
Like there must be just that time of day where like, damn,
probably probably lunch. You know what I mean? Like when all the people in the businesses are coming out, whatever for lunch breaks and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just never noticed the whole. I mean, for $200 grand a year to pick a spot, that's a big commitment.
Like, does it turn that much of a profit? You know what I mean?
I don't know. Maybe
you see him just park the car. He hops in his Lamborghini.
They charge, yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Fuckers.
I mean, they charge you $3 or $4 for a hot dog, probably $2 for a soda, whatever.
Yeah, I guess if you get the right spot where people are going to buy them.
Yeah, because there's some streets in New York City where you go down and like it's not really that busy ever. You know what I mean? It's just not. It's just kind of not a busy spot. Then there's streets where you can't get fucking down. Those are the streets that you want to be on, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Then you get all the people that sell the merchandise on the side of the road. They just sell T-shirts and shit. You got to sell. They all sell. I love New York. shot
Oh yeah,
glasses
you
and
know they
stuff.
are, and there are people that are traveling that just probably want one of those shirts. That
Oh
are
yeah. Oh,
cheaper than the average store.
those are always full. Those lines are always full. People buying, useless shit. I,
Damn.
I buy more useless shit than anybody on the planet.
We were there at the Air and Space
I,
Museum. I really need the shot glass.
I've made a hobby out of buying useless shit.
Yeah, I hear you on that. But I mean, we didn't really buy too many useless useless things at Comic-Con.
Yeah,
Some
no.
Comic-Con shirts and some autographs.
Well, because we traveled so light, all we had was our backpacks. If I would have brought a suitcase, we probably would
I bet a
have.
different story. Really get one of those bundles from there. That would have been so fucking cool.
Oh, I wanted to buy one of those mystery boxes. The next. I'm going every Comic Con I go to. I'm buying a mystery box and I'm
Sending
over
it
it.
home. Make
I
sure we
want
get
to
it on like a
see. I
Friday or
want to see
Saturday.
if they're all the same
The
kind of
same
deal.
shit.
You know what I mean?
I
Because
was
it looks
wondering
like it's
that.
all the same company. I think they get them all from the same company.
Yeah.
The same box, the same tape, same everything.
Yep.
I wonder if they get them all from the same because they don't package them. Somebody else packaged them. This
Yeah.
whoever that toy.
I wonder if they put like in like 1,000. They put like that one item that's just fucking priceless.
Well, there's got to be like a cool item in some of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I got some neat shit in the one that I got, but nothing, nothing crazy.
There's some. I mean, I definitely. For the money, it was. How much did you pay for that? $100?
Was it 99 or 199?
I think it was $100.
Might have been $100. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And the
Might
big
have been
one was.
99 bucks.
Oh,
The big one was the big one was 500 because it had $800 worth of shit in it.
maybe it was $200 then.
Maybe it was, yeah. I think it might have been.
And then the big one was $4.99 or $5.99 or something like that.
Yeah.
$5.50. But oh man, what a good time! I mean, to see all those people that play in those movies and childhood heroes, you couldn't have asked for a better vacation.
The panel that they did with Michael J. Fox and Christopher Llyod, that was super cool.
That was amazing. It sucks that Awesome Con wrote me today and said that they don't record any panel that they do. I'm like, what? Why wouldn't you want that? You know what I mean?
You would think that they would record
you think
it.
they would use it as a
Like a
advertising for the next one. You know what I mean? Even if it's not them, like this is
right.
what we do.
Like this is what we do. This is,
Because a lot of people online, I was reading that they had no idea this was even going on.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, well, if they get those panels and they just send some of those short clips out, it's gonna really get people to go. And from all over the world or all over the US, I should say.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
the
get
world, but
you get to like San Diego and stuff, and those people are from all over the world. Those people are from everywhere.
yeah.
I didn't realize how many Comic Cons there really were.
How many are there? There's like, you have a shirt that shows.
I got the shirt that
10?
shows the 22 schedule. And
man, we gotta go.
There's probably, I don't know, 10 or 12. And San Diego's not even on the list, probably because they're not doing in 22.
Mm-hmm.
I think they canceled it, or maybe they're doing 20. We're not doing 20. They're doing a virtual in 21.
Yeah, I read that they were going to be doing 22, but you never know.
I don't think you can get tickets for 22 because people already had the one from last year and the year before.
I wish they would just refund them and then give us the opportunity to buy them.
They're going to honor those,
unless you can go there and then just show up and buy the tickets, because people were doing that at Awesome Con.
I'm sure people are scalping them outside,
for
$500 a ticket, probably. You know what I mean?
And I'd pay it. You know what I mean? I want to get in that one.
Well, the price of that one, I looked up. Which one was it? New York or Chicago? The price was like $150 for the ticket for the day, or for the 3 days or whatever it is.
Oh, that's not bad. It's only $50 more than what I paid for Awesome Con.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think our tickets were like $90 or $80 or something. So maybe like 60, $70 more, but you couldn't beat that time, dude.
Oh no,
never in our lives will we meet Michael J. Fox and Christopher Llyod.
Probably not. Room. I have to assume this is towards the end of there,
because he's like far into Parkinson's, where like, their immune systems are gone.
When he stood up and the end of the, I don't know if you know, man, that was sad. That was tough to watch. I'm like, oh man.
After they were holding hands and they were just thanking each other for being each other's lives.
Yeah, he could barely stand, man.
He almost fell, actually.
Yeah, like Christopher Llyod actually caught him.
Yep.
But just to hear him talk about the stuff that they did in the movies and their favorite scenes and stuff like that, it was so cool, man.
I have
so cool to hear it.
Oh yeah. Man, I wish I could go back there and fucking have another day there. And
I wish we could have actually met him. You know what I mean? Because
it was kind of stupid going there and you can't talk. I'm like, what?
yeah, you just get it. Well, they said that because it's maskless.
Yeah,
The picture, the photo area was maskless. You couldn't speak because they didn't want germs.
I understand that. Especially with his condition.
Yeah, and Christopher Lloyd is 82 years old now, so
He just all he was seeing was flashes from that fucking
dude,
camera, dude.
It was so funny when I walked in. The guy, you could hear the camera guys like, "Okay, ready," and they just kind of looked up at the
every
camera.
7 seconds, 8 seconds.
But Christopher Lloyd's like playing with his eye. He's looking at people. He's watching people walk in.
Yeah.
And a couple of times the cameraman was like, "Okay, ready." Okay,
and then
ready?
you just see Christopher Lloyd just like go back looking at the camera like he's just
the cameraman just wants to look at him and be like, "Yo, come on!" Like,
I know, right?
So funny,
see,
man.
It would have been a cooler idea if it was cool to do it side by side, but they should have done the plexiglass behind him so we could stand behind him in the picture. You know what I mean? They could have planned that better.
The problem with that would have been the getting the reflection and stuff. Like when the flash and stuff, it might have reflected off the plexiglass.
You're probably right on that.
I was thinking about that. It probably wouldn't have come out as well.
Yeah. But I mean, still getting a picture with them and actually see them in person. I was really happy to see that Michael J. Fox was wearing a Misfit shirt.
That was pretty funny
all the time. And he's like, I listen to classic music. What do you say? He's like,
it's the classy music or something like that
for the classy person.
Yeah, for the classy person.
And he's like, dude, it was so fucking cool because
he was pretty funny, man. He made a couple of little one-liners that were pretty funny.
Dude, it was hilarious, especially when he was like, I just can't impersonate Doc. Like how he throws his hands up and whatnot. I started laughing so fucking hard at that. And he'd do it like multiple times during that segment.
Yeah, that was. How old is Michael J? He's got to be 50. What, 55, maybe 50?
Michael J. Fox?
Yeah.
No, he's probably 58.
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
I didn't think Doc was that old.
82. Yeah. Let's see how.
In Louisiana, taking someone else's crawfish can land you in big house.
Oh my god.
In Maryland, you can't swear in public. Yeah, okay.
I did 1,000 times.
Right.
Michael J. Fox is 60 years old. He's born in June 9th, 1961.
Wow, he's 60.
60 years old.
In Montana.
Michael J. Fox is only 5'4".
Yeah, he's a little dude.
Yeah.
He's a little guy.
He's born June 9th. Man.
I was going to move to Montana, but you can't have pet rats, so I'm not going.
I wouldn't either. Fuck those people.
But
Montana's too cold anyways. I mean,
oh my god,
it's probably snowing right now there. You know what I mean?
My buddy's been trying to get me up there to go moose hunting with him, or whatever the hell, elk hunting, or whatever they call it.
Oh, dude, definitely. I would. Totally.
He's like, it's like January. I'm like, it's negative 1,000 degrees, bro. You're out of your mind. You can't leave the house because it'll freeze your skin. He's like, no, it's a great time. I'm like, I don't know that it is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'd be painful.
I love you, bro, but it's fucking cold.
I'm pretty sure that those elk don't even feel that hit when it hit. You know what I mean? From that bullet, because they're so cold.
I think it was May. He put a thing on Facebook and it, showed a picture of it, and it was snowing in May. I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind.
There's actually a place I just saw
maybe June. It might have been June. Might have been early June.
Well, there's a place. It was just on Facebook that they just had a snowstorm. Like it was last week.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Fuck that, dude. I couldn't do that. Couldn't do it. I mean, I like the snow. I like to visit it.
Yeah, I'll visit for a couple of days. I want to go to DC when it snows. I would love to see
January, February, man.
But it's
probably February.
It's usually February because I looked it up, like how often does it snow, and it doesn't really snow a whole lot.
Yeah,
but they always say your best chances in February.
Hell yeah, that'd be a good time. Oh man, I wish I could go back to Comic-Con. So many booths, and I really regret not buying some of the books that the authors had laid out.
I was surprised how many people were selling their book. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I was surprised how many people were selling books there. I don't know. Are those self-published? But I guess they are self-published books.
Every one of them wrote those books, which is pretty fucking cool. I mean, I imagine all those books, since like they were legit like books, I bet you they're in Barnes and Noble and all that.
Well, that's what I want. That's what I was wondering if they were, because it didn't say, like, I didn't see any signs that said, available in bookstores. Like you basically had to buy it there.
Yeah.
I don't know. That dude that made his own comic. I wanted to talk. I wanted to get him on the podcast because
The guy that tried getting me to buy all those three,
yeah, the guy was trying to hawk his
he was
comics.
very energetic.
He was very energetic.
Yeah, I mean, I think too energetic. I'm like, okay, buddy. I'm like, I mean, I understood it. I understood what he's trying to do, the pitch for it, but I think he went a little too strong with it, and I felt uncomfortable. So
I need a grown up.
yeah, I'm like, I look over and I'm like, I gotta get out of here, dude. This guy's creeping me out. But it was a good time though. I mean, I should have bought his book. I actually kind of liked how he added.
I didn't see that guy again. I saw
him. He locked eyes with me. I'm like, I'm not buying your book, buddy.
He followed me to the bathroom. It was weird, but
like he looked at me and I looked at him. I was like, oh, I might be back later and buy it. But he knew I wasn't going to. And I felt bad.
It was like a sad moment in a movie where
the guy that was drawing next to him, he's fucking good, man.
He's an artist for
The Simpsons.
Yeah,
Marvel.
He actually worked on some of those big shows.
Yeah. I could see why. I mean, that guy was drawing fast. That Batman sketch he was doing, fucking
that was
awesome.
pretty dope. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I wish I could have got something like that. But man,
good time.
What a good time. And we got coming up to Shang-Chi. I cannot wait for that fucking movie to come out.
The more clips I see of that movie and trailers, it looks so good. It
comes out September 3rd.
The new Spider-Man trailer just dropped today. I have some questions about it.
I think it's going to go perfect.
It looked really good, but they keep making it sound like Loki and Wanda like started the multiverse when really it was Doctor Strange. Like it looks like it's Doctor Strange in this movie when he's trying to get everybody to forget that Peter Parker's Spider-Man.
Maybe he just helped open up, a different parallel
because he's talking about it. He talks about it in the movie. He said, we don't know anything about it really. But that was after because he's doing a spell and then Peter Parker's like, oh yeah, I want this guy to remember, this person to remember that I'm Spider-Man.
He's telling him to stop because it was messing up
he's messing up the spell. He's like, shut up.
You're ruining the spell. And
yeah.
I'm so glad they brought back Dr. Ock, and I gotta say he looks so badass in this one. So I'm really excited to see that. And then you saw the Green Goblin bomb.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to see who's gonna play him.
They're setting up for the Sinister Six. So I think what's the Wayne's brother that played Electro? I think he's gonna be in it.
Electro's in this one,
yeah.
I'm like, you're talking about no, it's Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx, that's what it was.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, he's supposed to be in it.
I wonder who's the Green Goblin. You know what I mean? Is it going to be the guy from the original Spider-Man that was Green Goblin?
He died.
But
it would have to be his son. I think
he could come back though in a different multiverse because there's, what I mean?
I guess. I don't know, this whole multiverse thing is very confusing. That's what I think. I'm kind of worried about it getting very confusing and like jumbled up. You know what I mean?
Out of hand.
Especially when you're trying to stretch it across multiple movies and multiple franchises. You know what I mean?
Do you think Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are going to be in this one?
Yeah, it's all been confirmed. They're all going to be in it.
Yeah. That'll be interesting to see.
Who's your favorite Spider-Man?
Mine?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's got to be Tobey Maguire. No, Andrew Garfield. And Andrew Garfield for sure. Tom Holland's good, but he's just too kiddish.
See, I like Tom Holland.
I like him a lot. Let's just say he did perfect for the Avengers.
Maguire might be my favorite. Andrew Garfield's my least favorite, I think. And
really?
I think
that's the best.
I think that's you know what? They're all good though. Like if you watch them, you're like, oh shit, that
in their own ways,
right? But I think when you put them all together, I don't know. Tobey Maguire.
I guess we're gonna see in the movie who we like more because they're all three gonna be Spider-Man at the same time.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if when the multiverse happened, if they're going to come out and fight those guys. Like Dr. Ock's gonna fight Tobey Maguire.
I
How
feel
it
like it's gonna
happened
be
in the
a. I
beginning.
feel like it's gonna be a 3-hour movie.
I really hope it is.
Yeah, man, I wouldn't complain about that. That'd be dope. You know, in Wisconsin, cheese has to be delicious or at least highly pleasing.
I've had it where it wasn't in Wisconsin.
I would fucking write somebody because it says it has to be. It's a law,
Oh,
bro.
man.
I don't make these laws up.
But
According to law in
I
Wisconsin,
hate you.
both butter and cheese, which to be fair are hallmarks of the Midwestern state,
I don't know where this trend came from.
has to be
I hope you can't
highly
read that sentence.
and free from any undesirable flavors or odor. All cheese stinks. Since the deliciousness of and pleasing quality of cheese is highly subjective, we can only hope no one has been arrested.
So, anyways, today was fucking great.
Why won't you let me finish my story? There's somebody out there that wants to know
Man,
about cheese in Wisconsin. You're robbing them. It's fucked up, bro.
you gonna answer that?
Want me to get it?
No.
Put it on speaker. I'll answer it.
Yeah, you would. It's for you.
Hello? Hello?
It's for you. But I gotta say, my favorite. I gotta say, well, Spider-Man coming out is gonna be my favorite. Shang-Chi will definitely be right up there. I think that will be one of the best movies for Marvel. I never knew anything about that character.
Saw one of the trailers in the movie theater when I saw. What movie did I see the other day? I don't know. One of the movies I saw the other day. They
you saw Free Guy.
Free Guy, that's what it was. Great movie, dude. You gotta see that movie.
I need to go see that movie. I really do.
It's the only thing I can say about it is not as funny as I thought it was gonna be. It's pretty funny. It's got some funny parts.
More serious?
No, not serious. Just kind of like
Dry.
A little bit dry, especially for a Ryan Reynolds movie. Like
Yeah.
you can't compare it to Deadpool because Deadpool is fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, and they're bringing him into the MCU pretty much, right?
I think they're trying to mix him with X-Men, bringing the X-Men and bring him in.
I would like that a lot. I mean, I could see that.
I think that would be cool.
Well, they kind of did with Wolverine. You know what I mean? Because Ryan Reynolds did play him, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think they ride that Deadpool very much. That Deadpool wasn't very good.
It wasn't good at all. But
I didn't even understand that. Why would you make Deadpool like if you don't know who Deadpool is?
Yeah,
you don't even know that's Deadpool. Like, you sew his mouth shut, and
that was kind of stupid how they did that.
Yeah, he's not in a suit. He just has his mouth sewn shut.
Wasn't he burned pretty bad too, or what was it? Or just fucked up?
I don't know. It was just weird. It was just weird to see. And like a lot of people criticized it because it didn't really make sense. And then you make the new Deadpool, and it's fucking hilarious.
He did do Green Lantern too.
Well, he did.
Listen. Oh man, I don't even want to talk about that movie.
I mean, I think I've only seen that movie. I think I've only seen that movie once. Not that
I've watched it once.
Not that it's probably worth seeing again, but
nope, it's not. And I swear to God, if you're reading one of those fucking, I can see it. You're already lining yourself up.
I didn't even do nothing.
I see your eyes going crazy. Like, oh, this is a really bad one to tell. I'm gonna tell it.
You're being ridiculous.
I gotta say though, the museums were fucking awesome. Every museum we walked into. Actually, the only one I didn't like that much was the Spy Museum.
In Alaska, a person can't get drunk in a bar and remain on the premises.
That's horrible.
In Arizona, no one can feed garbage to pigs without first obtaining a permit. What the fuck? How do you even?
I could see that.
Why?
I'll agree with that one.
You would.
I'm going to. I'm going to agree on the most dumbest ones too. I believe that's pretty accurate right there.
I get it.
Yep.
Yeah, the Spy Museum sucked. I mean, it didn't suck.
Dude, it was bad.
I tell you what, they moved it and they made it bigger, which is cool. But the old Spy Museum, was probably better. Like they had the same kind of opening film, little, like a 10-minute little film about spies and stuff. I
actually like that. That was pretty fucking cool.
That was pretty cool, but it was different than the one before because the one before gave like a lot more information about like DC in particular. And
Yeah.
they talked about like DC having the most spies per capita of any other city in the world at any given time,
Fucking insane.
which is pretty crazy to think about. Because you walk, you know, we were talking about it. Like every 5 minutes, you hear ambulances and fire trucks and
Dude,
stuff like
remember
that.
those black SUVs just
But
taking off, man?
yeah. But if you watch the news, you never see a story about like, oh, this car crash or oh, you know, this person died or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it makes you wonder what they're really doing. You know what I mean? Like,
Who are they actually fighting? You know what I
right.
mean? Like, could it be could it be an organization that's, you know, against the government that no one knows? And
Yeah, I don't know. Like, where are they going?
did
You
they
know what I mean?
just, you know, did they just clip the red wire and save our lives?
Right,
Like, I want
exactly.
to know.
Like, did somebody just say the entire world 2 minutes ago? And
Yeah.
yeah.
It's funny at
But
Comic-Con how they had the FBI tent up.
they
You can
they
join
had
the
a they
FBI.
had a whole office set up for the FBI to where like they were
Yeah.
recruiting.
Oh yeah, dude. It said recruiting and like it
I'm
like
like,
undercover.
if you're looking for hardcore FBI agents, I'm gonna assume a nerd fair is not the place to find that person.
I know, right? But you can also
but
have multiple disguises.
but
See,
if you're
I
mean,
would laugh.
if you're looking for somebody to like hack your computers and stuff, you're probably in the right spot.
Yeah. It'd be really funny if I went in there, I acted like someone else, and then I went back dressed as someone else, like, hey, remember me?
Well, the people that
Perfect
were sitting
disguise.
there didn't exactly look like black suit and tie people.
No. But then you see they get onto a plane going into a different country, and that they actually are undercover.
Hey, I read this cool conspiracy theory just a few minutes ago before we came on that all the shortages and stuff now, you know how we can't get parts and we can't, you know, all these
For
things
computers and shit.
for computers and stuff, they're all on like hard to get because they're making the vaccines and they're putting them all in the vaccines to chip everybody who's getting the vaccines. that's why
What?
that's why there's a microchip shortage because they're putting them all in the vaccines that you're, you know, because it just lines up perfectly. You know, everybody's getting a vaccine now, and there's a microchip shortage.
I don't believe that.
Well, I don't either, but I thought it was a pretty interesting.
But you never know. They could be smaller than a grain of rice. You'd never know.
Right,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Exactly.
Like, I could see it. I mean, I could see where
Like they say you can't see it. Like if you look at the needle, you can't see it, but the chip is in the needle, so you never actually see.
Yeah.
All you see is the fluid.
Yeah.
So you never actually see the chip, but when the
I see him
fluid
opening the
pushes
package and like, why does it say Cybernet? Just all of a sudden being tracked.
I hear a weird ringing in my ears.
I hear it all the time.
Is
that dial up?
Listen, you son of a bitch. If you put a dial up fucking chip in me and I gotta listen to that, I'm gonna rip my fucking ears off.
Man, that's all you hear. Ugh, I could only imagine that noise.
It's like the guy that in Alaska that got abducted by aliens and they found a chip in his leg. Okay. It was crazy.
Insane. But why didn't they show more of it when it was out? And
I wondered that too. Because
it's very believable. Like, and they never happens to people.
And they never said what it was in the end either. Like they never said, oh yeah, and you know, by the way, it was a nano tracker or it was whatever, you know what I mean? Or it was a piece of a motorcycle that you got in an accident, you know, 50 years ago. Yeah. Like they never really clarified what it was. And I'm assuming
they kind of dropped the story and went to the next one. I'm like, come on. I'm like, I want to know.
Yeah, exactly. The whole reason I was interested in that story was to find out what the fuck was beeping in his leg.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
And how long it had been there.
Yep.
You know. Because he said that he was riding. The story is he was riding his dog sled to Alaska, somewhere in the woods.
Was it a dog sled? I thought it was a snowmobile. No, it was a snowmobile. He was in the woods.
Maybe it was a snowmobile. Yeah.
He was and he felt a sharp pain in his leg.
And he said he felt like something stung him or something.
Yeah. Yep.
So he like reached down and he's like, oh shit. So he headed back to the house. And that's the night that he got visited by, you know, whatever the hell he got visited by.
Yeah.
And then, so they find this thing, but so he goes to the doctor and he's like, dude, there's something in my leg. So the doctor's like, I don't see, there's no scars, no evidence of anything being in there.
Yeah.
So he gets one of these, some kind of sensor that detects radio waves or whatever.
Yep.
And it starts beeping by his leg. So he's like, holy shit, there's something in there. And then he takes an x-ray and there's something in there. So then he cuts it out and they put it in like a little vial, but they never show you what it was.
I wanted to see it up close, like in a micro camera. Get that?
They
It's like
they
really
showed you the
close.
container,
Yeah.
but they never really got it up close and personal to about to what it was and what it was actually doing. But they said as soon as they pulled it out, it stopped transmitting whenever it was transmitting,
So
which
weird.
is weird. That whole story is crazy. I gotta find that story again.
And the guy that got really fucking like lost so much fucking weight. You know what I'm
Yes,
talking about? And like, I don't know what else to that story happened. Something weird happened to him.
there was a story. I'm gonna find it because I want to talk about it next time we talk about aliens. But there was an older guy who was on the lake, and I don't know. He wakes up like 6 hours later, and he goes to sit down and eat lunch, and
Mhm.
he wakes up like he just falls asleep on the lake shoreline, and wakes up like 6 hours later, hadn't eaten lunch, didn't know what happened.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot more to the story, which I won't go into right now, but they and he's like, they put a tracker in me, and somehow he went to the doctor and they found it, and they were going
Mhm.
to take it out. So they scheduled a surgery for like the next day or whatever. Then he got visited that night, and some alien told him like, yeah, if you take it out, we're going to take it out before you, so you can't have it. So he's like, whatever, I'm taking it out. And then he goes back and it was gone. That he said he got abducted that night and they took it back out.
Imagine if
Then
that actually really happened.
so he goes back and he's like, it's gone. There's not one there, but there's something different there.
Yeah.
And so they go to get it out, but for whatever reason they can't get it out. And the doctor's like, oh, and he kind of bought into the whole alien abduction story thing.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, they didn't take it out. They just updated that son of a bitch. Like they just gave him a new one basically.
I think I've
But
heard that story actually.
but it's a whole long. It was actually a podcast about this guy that just tells the whole story. It's pretty a crazy story.
I would definitely want to go into that one down the rabbit trail.
I have to find the name and stuff.
I
But
say we do a podcast on aliens this week. I want to get into some weird ones. And there's some new documentaries on Amazon and Netflix and Discovery Plus
yeah,
that talk about different countries. So it's kind of cool to talk about.
I want to do the Roswell one. There's some crazy shit with Roswell.
Insane. And they should have done certain things that they didn't do.
Oh
Like
yeah,
if I was the person that found that, I would have hidden half of it and be like, this is what I found.
yeah, exactly.
So
I would have
if you're
kept
not
the
going to say I'm
piece.
fucking, if you're saying I'm lying, well, I got more of it, and you don't know where
Right.
it's
I
at.
would have definitely kept like pieces of it or something.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy to think about. And the government now says they are out there. We just don't know what they are. So
I know what to say. I just don't know if I should say it.
we're gonna figure it out one day. Yep.
We got to wait for COVID to go away. In that way, though,
Yeah, the
once
aliens have
COVID
stopped.
once
They know
COVID loses its luster,
I don't think it ever will.
they'll start releasing alien stuff.
I think it always
It'll be the new shiny ball.
It's very true. I think it will just keep adapting and going into a different kind of stage, when you can call it.
No, I want it. I want aliens to come out.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it was a great weekend. I mean, it was probably the best weekend meeting those people.
All those Smithsonians. There's so many Smithsonian museums.
It was insane.
I think there's like 7 or 8 legit, just separate museums.
Yeah.
That are just Smithsonian's.
It sucks that that building was closed, so we can go inside and see like that.
Yeah, the main one. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Smithsonian. Because they got his like whole entomb and his body entombed there and stuff.
That's so fucking cool.
It's pretty cool. And like you can see the whole, I don't know what they call it, but like it looks like a bathtub with a lid on it, but it's supposed to have his remains in it.
Yeah. Open it up, there's nothing there. It was just a fucking joke.
The guy's still alive. He was an alien.
Mm-hmm.
He went back home.
I'd believe it. I would believe it. But man, the walking that we did, we couldn't even walk. Every time we got up, it was torture.
It was so bad. We walked so much.
Yeah, that was a insane amount of walking each day. And I had blisters on my feet.
Arlington Cemetery. We walked all the way over there, which is like 2.5 miles, whatever, from the capital itself. So
Yeah.
we walked all the way over there, did that whole trip. Man,
Well,
Arlington is
all the way back.
It's such an amazing place.
I really wanted to see whose tomb that was, on top of the hill.
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn, we forgot to ask.
Yeah, we did. It has like a sword on it and etched in it in
Yeah.
the whatever that is, granite or whatever.
It's Robert E. Lee's house, but I don't know if that was his grave.
George Washington
He started building it.
Started building that house.
Yeah. And he didn't have the money to like finish it right away. So that's why there's so many different sections of it.
Yeah.
But the history there, man. If you're into history, there's no place in the world like DC, man, because everything's there.
And it is so quiet in Arlington Cemetery with everyone.
Oh man, yeah.
Because there's like you just feel that vibe when you're there.
Yeah.
Of like, holy crap, this is insane to think about.
Yep.
And then going up to we went up to John F. Kennedy's grave with the eternal flame and his wife buried next to him.
It's like 600 and something acres, 630 or 650 acres of just people buried, and
there's like 400,000 graves.
Right? Yeah, I think they said there's like 400,000 graves. That's insane, man.
It's crazy.
I mean, when you're in the middle of it, it's as far as your eye can see. I mean, it's just the graves are just as far as you can see,
and they're so perfectly lined up.
Yeah.
Where I mean, you look at one row, it is dead straight on every grave for as far as you can see.
Yeah, if you line up the front of it or the back, that thing is dead straight.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy. And then we saw the tombs of the unknown.
The unknown soldier. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that was fucking cool to see.
Those people, man, the guys that do that it's crazy, man.
That's a whole nother level.
Yeah, that's a kind of commitment that I don't know.
Imagine in the winter.
It's like, yeah, and they wear the same thing. Like they don't wear heavy jacket. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. They wear the same thing. But because every time I've gone there, it's been winter. This is the first time I've really, I think the last time when the hurricane was coming here, that's where I went. I think that was like in the September.
Oh, you went up there during the hurricane?
Yeah.
Just enjoy the history while everyone else in Florida is just getting rained out and drowning. I see how it is.
Then my power didn't even go out. I'm like, son of a bitch, I could have just stayed here.
Oh my God. Yeah, mine.
That was when I was living in the high rise downtown, and like I don't think we didn't even lose power. I don't think.
Oh my God. I stayed at Taylor's house. Taylor's house lost power
because I put, they say, if you ever like in a bad storm or tornado or hurricane, or whatever, like to put fill a glass of water with ice or put a glass of water and then put a penny or a quarter or whatever on top of it and put it in the freezer. So if you lose, if the quarter sinks to the bottom of the glass, that means everything in the freezer is bad, right?
Yeah.
So I did that just to see, and motherfucker never moved, man. Like if we lost power, it wasn't for very long.
Yeah. Blink of an eye.
Nah. Yeah, none of my clocks were flashing, nothing. Like it was.
Yeah, you were good. They had generators there probably.
Yeah, maybe.
Up everything. Yeah, not on my street. None of mine.
You haven't had a good hurricane in a while.
No, I think we're gonna get one this year.
Maybe.
Wow. What's that?
You can just call me Tyler.
You son of a bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
Man, but what a good fucking time.
I gotta do say yawn. Watch, I can make him do it again. I can almost make him do it on command.
Don't do it.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Nope.
Yawn.
I can fight this one.
You know you want to. Just yawn. It's okay.
I'm gonna fight this one.
Just yawn.
Not thinking about it.
Let the oxygen into your body. Come on, do it.
That gets me. I'm good. It'll come though. It'll come.
Look, his eyes are watering. He wants to do it.
It comes on like for me. It comes on like a sneeze. Like I get that feeling. I'm like, oh shit.
There it is. I knew I could get him to do it.
But it feels like how when people have to sneeze, that's how it is. Like when I have to yawn, I'm like, fuck. Like I know, like at work, I yawned like 50 times the other day when you guys mentioned yawning.
Oh,
like,
we just kept saying yawning.
And everyone.
Probably Jesus Christ, it's lightning and thunder now.
Dude, it's bad at my house.
You hear that?
It's bad at my house. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm surprised I haven't lost power. I'm not joking. It's
all right. I'll finish it without you.
You're gonna have to. I think it might be raining now, but I hear the thunder.
It rained for a little bit. Now it stopped.
There it is. Man.
Yeah, damn it.
What a loser.
You are one pathetic loser.
Oh my God. But
Oh,
oh, good times in Washington.
good times. Good times.
Learned a lot, saw a lot. Really cool. That oh God, I have to yawn again. God damn it. It's coming on. I like the scooter idea.
The museum. Oh yeah, that's cool.
You know what I mean?
The American History Museum. What there was so much of it was under construction, and so
Dude, that
much of it
sucked.
was different than it was.
I wanted to
last
see
time I
like the
went.
generators and like the
They had a whole
alternating.
room of all these cool shit, man, and like it was gone. So I mean, I really got to change shit up once in a while, but
I
there
wonder
was
how
so much
fast
cool.
they are. You know, at redoing things. You know what I mean? Will it be done next week? You know, if they do a whole
Yeah,
project, because it's like the government doing it. Man,
yeah, because they're real speed monsters. That government.
how many is that? Is that? Did you just yawn 3 times in the
I
last
don't know, but
minute?
I'm gonna put a. I gotta find a way to put a counter up.
Yeah, it's all
And
right.
like every time you yawn, it's gonna be a bell. I'm gonna put a bell and a dings every time you yawn. The
Come
whole
on, man.
the whole
I think
podcast is
you.
gonna the whole podcast is gonna sound like Morse code. Beep 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 beep.
Yeah, with you doing it too. I think you yawn more than me.
I might have today. Nah, no chance.
I have to yawn just thinking about
There,
it.
we go. God damn it.
This is the great thing about yawning. It's so contagious. It's just me. It's the word. I just hear the word. I'm like, God damn it!
That sounds so
I can't. I
good.
can't. I can't stop it. And the thing is, you didn't say yawn when we were meeting them, and I would have totally yawned.
Damn it. I should
I
have
was
did
so
it.
happy when I left. I'm like, I'm so glad I didn't say
The
yawn.
picture would have been fantastic if you were yawning
Michael J.
halfway
Fox would be
through.
like this, just staring at me while I'm yawning.
Christopher Llyod would look at you like, what the fuck?
Yep.
That would
Yep.
have been epic. Damn it.
There it is. It's all right.
I blew it.
It's all right. It's all right. But man,
Oh yeah.
man, calm down over there.
What'd you do?
I think this week I'm gonna watch Born Supremacy and Born Ultimatum.
You got to, bro. I love the
I do want to talk about those, so I do want to watch those.
So good. I'm gonna rewatch them.
I really, I think we should, even though
That-
I don't know how it's gonna be. What if? I kind of want to see what that's about. Different. It's kind of cool.
It's
There's a
an
different
interest.
angle.
Yeah, the thing that I was reading about it was interesting. It's only like 30 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
But they do like, what if Captain America
Yawn.
was Iron Man, or you know what I mean? Like it's just totally random shit that you wouldn't think of.
Just different possibilities.
And they just do it. They make a 30-minute cartoon out of it or whatever. So I'm gonna watch it. There's only 2 episodes right now, so it's easy enough to watch.
Yeah, and to get into.
Right.
Actually, yeah, I'd like to do that.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, there we go. See, it's easy, right,
God.
Ian? It comes out of nowhere.
It's not okay.
It comes out of nowhere. Yeah, I'll definitely watch What If tonight. Yeah, I'll watch those. I'll watch 2 of them. I think they come out every Friday.
I watched some Back to the Future in the plane.
I watched Back to the Future yesterday. Same with Shaun of the Dead. I had to watch Back to the Future.
I haven't seen part 1 of it. That was the first time I've seen part 1 in a long time.
Of
Back to the Future. I always end up watching part 3 for some reason. I don't know why. Whenever part 3 is on, it always catches my interest and I have to watch it.
I hear you. It's nice to see it's like in Cowboys and Indians. I do like that side of it.
Yeah.
You definitely need to check out the show Westworld. I've been telling you to watch the show.
Know.
Dude. Are you gonna yawn again?
I'm not.
Oh, okay. It looks like you're gonna yawn. I see it coming, dude. It's okay. You can yawn.
Not doing it, bro. Not doing it. No, I'm kidding.
And that's gonna make you yawn.
I'm not doing it, bro.
All right, but you should totally. For my,
I gotta go. This is good.
For my sake, watch on HBO. Watch 1 episode of Westworld.
All right.
Just watch the first episode of Westworld. Let me know how it is.
All right.
I think you're really gonna like that show.
Like titties in it.
Oh, so many. It's not even funny.
I'm in.
So yeah, you're in.
You had me a hello.
Definitely have to watch that. And right now, currently, for the Nerdformer, we are getting our internet site up, a new one. So that's going to be really exciting. People can check out our podcasts and special clips that we have on there that people don't see on YouTube. That'll be great. And we're going to be eventually selling merchandise on there. So that's going to be awesome. I'm actually drawing up um, sketches of what's going to be on our shirts, and me and Ian are collaborating with that on how we're going to do it. So that's going to be a good time. We're going to get those up on the store. So it'll be a great time. And we'll probably do a kind of like a giveaway system. When you buy shirts, it could be like every dollar is one entry, or every $5 is one entry, however we do it. And then we'll do like a nice good giveaway. I'd say every other month, maybe, or every month. See how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
It'll be great.
Cool.
And there'll be some pretty cool stuff for giveaways. So I mean, I got some things in mind that we can definitely give away, and we'll look forward to that. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and watch What If, and I'll give on our next podcast, I'll talk about it. But we definitely need to do our next podcast, Aliens. We're just going to call it right now, Aliens. I want to do, we haven't done an alien one in so long.
Isn't our last 3 podcasts supposed to be aliens?
Yeah.
It's going to happen. We're doing aliens. I'm going to finish the Roswell.
Please do. It's really fucking good.
All right.
But watch Westworld. Check it out.
Then we're going to spend an hour talking about Westworld, and we won't get to aliens.
You'll really
we'll watch What If, and then
you'll really like the idea of Westworld. You'll like it. I could definitely see you.
You're the reason we can't stay on track.
It's you.
Blame you.
But you guys have a great night. We're gonna call it. We've been doing this for about an hour already. But I'm gonna go ahead and watch What If and see what it's all about. Haven't really heard anything about What If.
There's not a lot
reviews.
I saw a couple of things on Facebook, but I haven't even really read any of them.
Yeah, so I want to. It's not a kid thing, is it? Like,
I mean, it's a cartoon.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I gotta watch it and see what it's all about.
Yeah, well, we'll definitely do. Man, that storm is crazy outside right now.
It looked like it was getting real bad here, and then it kind of skirted around me, I think.
Here it's pretty fucking loud. But you guys have a great night. Please check us out on our podcast. I mean, on Apple. You can even do on Amazon Audible, and Spotify is a good one to go to.
We everywhere.
And check us out on YouTube. Just search the Nerd Informer, and you'll find our videos and what we did on Comic-Con. So you guys have a great night.
Ian, later.
Keep yawning.
I'm gonna yawn myself to sleep.
Yep. have a good one, guys.
Later. It's gonna text you later. Just